Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing fine. So today topic is constructor. So I'm gonna create a constructor class in my day one package. So I'll name my constructor class as Facebook. We'll take example of Facebook. Check the main method. So in Facebook, like why do I took the example? So guys, what happens in Facebook? If you want to log in Facebook, what you have to do? You have to have a user ID, right? User and ID. So you have to have a valid user ID and then a password. So password is a kind of uh, I'll say that it's type of integer only. Just for this case we are taking. Otherwise it will be mostly in strings. You can keep anything, but we'll take this example as a int, so that we will have a two type of two type of data type. Now what happens? When constructor comes into picture. So whenever an object is created, a constructor gets called, right? So let's create a object. So what is this object? Facebook. Let's take class. So class name Facebook. Take a reference variable f equals to new Facebook. So this is the constructor, guys. Okay, this is the constructor. Now so let's start typing the let's start getting the what all the things which are stored in this user ID and password. So what how we will do? Reference variable dot variable f dot password, and we'll say f dot id, right? F dot user id. Now try to quickly run this program and check what is happening. So null and zero. So have you ever seen that null and zero ID? Zero null, like null is a ID with the password, zero is able to sign in the app like Facebook app? Never. So that there comes the constructor thing. So what is exactly is constructor? Constructor is like whenever like you need a prerequisite in in development or in testing, whenever you have prerequisite. So what is the prerequisite? Like you say sometimes that perform this, perform perform like that operation, this that operation. So let's say perform user ID entering, perform password entering, right? And then you can log in into the app, Facebook app. But here I'm not able to do. So how to achieve this step? So this step can be achieved using constructor. So let's see how we do that. So how to create a constructor? Just copy this class name, okay? Otherwise you can type also, and command and space. So look, Facebook constructor. So public is a keyword and this is a class name. So what is how do you create and what is constructor? So constructor is having the same name as class name. Look here, same name as a class name, and constructor does not have a return type. Look, this method public static void main, void is a return type here, but here there is no return type. So it's not a method, it's a constructor, guys. So now in this constructor what I'll do, I'll say that string a and I'll say int b. I'll pass two parameters. Just focus here, guys. So what exactly is the significance of constructor? You can see it from here. So we'll do like user ID equals to a, okay, and then password equals to b, I say. Now see what is happening here, guys. This line started giving me error. The line where we have created an object is started giving me error. Hover over there, look, it says the constructor Facebook is undefined. Look, guys, this is a default constructor. Whenever we create an object, a default constructor gets called. Now we have, whenever you specifically create a constructor, that constructor takes the priority over default constructor. So now what we'll do here, we'll say that pass a username. Let's suppose we'll pass a username as a QA and password as a 1 2 3 4. Sorry, it's not string type. I was giving a string type. So look, now the error is sort. So what did we use? We called this constructor over here. So when this constructor got called here, then the error got removed. And now try to run the program. So look, a user with a QA ID and a password 1222223 is trying to log in the Facebook. So is that valid or not? So yeah, it's valid. So user is able to now log in, through valid user ID and valid password. So whenever you create any number of object, let's suppose I create a, let's suppose I'll start creating second object, Facebook F1 equals to new, and then I'll say Facebook. So here it is also mandatory. You have to pass the variable, without passing those variable, you cannot create an object, because you have specified here that I have to create this, I have to do this only, then only my, object will be created successfully. So I'll say QA2 and I'll say password is this time 3456. Now try to, and then try you same thing, use, try to print another thing. So I'll say F1 and F1. Okay, and try to run now. Look here, QA2 with 3 4 5 6 7. So if you want, you can create more, with more parameters. It depends on the requirement, guys. I can say, like, for the sign up, this feature was for just sign in. So sign in requires only user ID and password. If you want to do sign up, it wants your middle name, it wants your last name. So you can have these all the kind of necessary data, and you can fit into constructor. And then while creating an object, the constructor will make it mandatory to give that, and that's how you can achieve constructor. So that is all about constructor, guys. Practice, and if you get any doubt, please do tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thank you.